The Educators with Darnell Funches, Andrew Frett, and me, Damien Anderson. The Educator starts now. Welcome to The Educators and happy Wednesday. We're halfway through the week, you guys, and we thank you all so much for joining us today, seriously. So, you guys, we're just going to hop right into today's episode. But first, I forgot to mention this last week, you guys. But Andrew, you have new glasses today, and they look very nice. So I forgot to mention that last week, but you guys, he has some new glasses, so you're looking good. Looking good in them. So, you guys, we're going to hop right into some Ed Chat, all right? So, you guys, okay. Teachers in the United Kingdom, they are creating lesson plans to re-educate, oh my gosh, teenage students who have been brainwashed, you guys, by influencer Andrew Tate, you guys. So Tate, who is currently locked up, you guys, in prison right now on charges of rape and sex trafficking, has had a toxic effect on teens who have embraced his hateful. This is ridiculous to me. Oh my gosh, forcing teachers to address his views with their students, and this was according to the Sunday Times. Now, a school in South London gave a presentation to a group of 14-year-olds after teachers became concerned about the students expressing ideas they have learned from Tate. And this was, you guys, this is mostly, young men on social media. So the group, this was about 30 students, and they will reportedly ask questions about, do we think he, Andrew Tate, is still harmless? And what happens when we take in his message? So then all of a sudden, for some apparent reason, the conversation, it quickly turned into a debate about rape. Yeah, with about 10 of the students maintaining that women were responsible for their sexual assaults. So the male teacher, they didn't ask the students how they would feel if one of their family members was a rape victim. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I quote, at that point, a lot of the boys, they changed their tones when I put their mother or sister in that spot. But it was worrying that a few core kids didn't and still said that they would, still be to blame for. Uh, this is this is this is pathetic here. Andrew, what do you this guy, I did, you guys, I haven't done my research onto who in the heck is Andrew Tate, and I don't even care who he is because, just like I said, he's currently in prison right now on charges of rape and sex trafficking. And then also, giving out whatever kind of information to students. This is Andrew. What do you think of this? Have you even heard of this guy before? Because he's I don't know. What are you thinking? This is absolutely ridiculous. United Kingdom schools, they are developing lessons to re-educate teens brainwashed by Andrew Tate. That says something right there. That ban literally, I don't know. I'll stop talking now.
Mm, mm, mm.
Brainwashed by that man. You think that's, schools over there, they should re-educate teens who has been brainwashed by this man. Because he has been, just like I gave you guys, pouring out, I'm gonna just say it, pouring out crap to these teens, and especially young men on social media. And then the students were asking, do we think that he is still harmless? And what happens when we take in his message? You guys should not even take in his message to begin with. And then all of a sudden, that conversation, it turned into a debate about rape. I mean, and it goes. Sorry, I can't with. It's. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, why would he do that? Why would
mm.
he to young students in the first place? Why would he do that? It makes no sense. It makes no sense to me, but anyways, I got nothing else to say. I got nothing else to say because this is a mess. This is a mess. But um we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on, you guys. We're gonna go ahead and hop right into this. Um I I I I don't want to start off with this, but unfortunately we have to because at the time of this recording, this had happened back in January, you guys, January the 3rd, actually. And a lot of things have been happening in January last month. So last month, a black male teacher and cousin of the Black Lives Matter founder, uh, Kenyon Anderson. You guys probably have heard that story. He was tased to death by the LAPD. Yeah, and his crime was flagging down an officer for help after being involved in a car accident. So footage from January 3rd encounter showed that Anderson was begging for help as multiple officers held him down and at one point said they're trying, and I quote you guys, they're trying to George Floyd me. And one officer had his elbow on Anderson's neck while he was lying down, before another tased him for roughly about 30 seconds straight before pausing and tasing him again for 5 more seconds. Now, I found you guys, on social media, the most famous and popular Instagram user at Call Me Shivi. He shared on his Instagram page, and I quote, I am just heartbroken by this one. Kenyon Anderson was somebody's high school English teacher, a dang teacher. I'm not going to say that word, and tased him to death. This man flagged down officers for help following his involvement in a car accident. And what did he did? A cop that triggered events that, will steal his own life. And nothing has improved since 2020. I agree with him. We still have not realized national police reform. Still, this time we lost a teacher because of inaction. Hashtag justice for Kenyon Anderson. Hashtag Kenyon Anderson. So, Andrew, this is, yet another heartbreaking story. So, let me ask you this here, uh, because I want to hear your thoughts. Um, why do you think this is happening ever since, of what had happened to George Floyd back in 2020? And some police officers are just not even, trained enough to do their jobs correctly. What's your what's your talk? What thoughts onto this?
I want to hear from you first because I like to um, feed off ideas or feed off questions.
It makes no sense. That's all I have to say. It makes no
Okay.
sense of how some of these
What do you mean
police,
it doesn't make
of
any sense?
how it doesn't, it really doesn't, Andrew, of how these police officers They're not trained. They're not trained. They're not trained to do their jobs correctly. I don't know what happens in whenever they get trained. I don't know, is it a monthly thing, a weekly thing? I don't know. We don't know. I don't know. Well, personally, I don't know. But something has got to be done to where, because I am sick, and as everybody is on social media, they have all been saying that we are sick and tired of this happening to our Black men and women. We are sick and tired of it, especially me. I'm sick and tired of it, you guys. I'm sick and tired of it because every time I scroll, on my social media, I see another Black man had been, killed by a police officer. And I'm like, I'm not shocked. I'm not even surprised. I'm not even, crying, shocked, because this is normal now. For some reason, this is normal of ever since of what happened to George Floyd. This is normal now. And something has got to be done. Something has got to be done. Something. I don't know, what can we do as Americans? What can we do to stop this from happening? Because this can't keep going on. This can't keep going on. That's my 2 cents. It's just, it's bull. That's what it is. I'm gonna just say it. It's bull of how some of these police officers, they're not even trained enough to do their jobs correctly. Now, there are some good ones out there. I'm gonna give credit to those right now. I'm not bashing you guys out because you guys are doing your jobs correctly. But the majority, get your crap together. Get it together. Why become a police officer? See, I'm getting heated up right now.
I
Why
got it from here.
become? Because I don't
I got it from
understand.
here.
I
I
don't
got it from here.
understand why become a
I got
police
it from here.
officer in the first place.
I got it
Your
from here.
duty is to serve and protect.
I got it from here.
Why is that?
I got
Why
it from
you
here.
can't do that? You can't go out and serve and protect. Why? That makes no sense to me, you guys. That absolutely makes no sense to me of why some people, whatever career they would go into, whether it's teaching, police, whatever it is. If you guys are not passionate about it, don't go into it in the first place. I'm gonna stop talking now. Go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah,
This is
thank you.
ridiculous.
I got it from here. I got it from here. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna put it in my terms because I know he goes to church and everything. So I'm gonna put it in my terms. Um, hi. Kenneth Anderson was begging for us some help as multiple others held him down. Now, there's so many questions. One of them is why did he get one, why he get, he was trying to help, number one. Number two is why do you have his elbow to his neck? Number three, a teacher. Number four, see, here's what y'all don't know. We were supposed to record yesterday. Fun fact, we were supposed to record yesterday, but
At the time of this recording,
at
which
this
is
time
which
recording,
is January 29th, you guys.
We were supposed to record yesterday, the 28th. But we just found out that something happened in Damon's neck of the woods. And after watching that video, made me question, like, why in the fuck did you become a police officer? The fact that y'all five stopped Mr. Nichols for suspected reckless driving, even though, in his words, he didn't do anything wrong. But the fact that you put him out of his car and then you kicked him, beat him to death, that just shows to me that you don't really fucking care about human society. They really don't give a fuck. You're just here to get paid.
Well,
That's all you do. All you do is getting paid. You didn't ask him questions. You didn't even, you know, you didn't ask him questions. You just pulled him out of the fucking car. Because why? Because you're suspected of reckless driving. But when he was running and you decided to tax him, and the fact that he was calling his mom, because his mom's house wasn't not that far away. I was sick to my stomach. See, what people didn't know that this time was recorded, we were supposed to record Saturday, but I was so sick to my stomach that I did not want to record at all. Like, I need to take a day to digest all of the information, to digest the video that I just watched. That is ridiculous. And that the five officers went to laugh and kick him. I get it, y'all part of the Scorpion unit, but what's the point? What's the point of it? And I want to say kudos to the police chief of Memphis because she showed empathy. She knows that that was wrong. She said, I never seen that in my career. That's right, in her career. But the fact that all five police officers, now, mind you, they were black. Okay. Let's get that out of the way. All five were charged with second degree murder. Second degree murder. Because you want to drag him out of his car and kick him and beat him to death because of suspected of reckless driving. And now here we are a month later or a month earlier, a teacher and cousin chased to death to LAPD. Because why? Because he was trying to get some help. Involvement in a car accident. I just feel like us, they don't want to see success. They don't want to see good things happening. They like to take that thing away. They like to take it away. So at this point, they should pass the act, the George Floyd Act. I don't know if the Congress is watching the news. I don't know if the Senate is watching the news. I know the president has. The president most definitely was like, "Hey, we need to pass this like immediately. Like we are like sick and tired of seeing this every single day."
Why nobody's not listening to him? Like, why is that? I mean, don't y'all see what's happening? Don't y'all see what's happening? I mean, what if, let me just say this. What if, all those people up there, if this was one of y'all, let me just say that if this was one of y'all family members, how would y'all feel? How how
Y'all,
how,
and y'all
how would they
and y'all,
feel?
y'all feel some type of way.
How
So
would they
imagine how we
feel?
feel. Imagine how we feel. Hmm,
My gosh.
hmm. So explain that to us because we're at this point, we're so fucking tired of seeing
Say
this
that.
shit every single day. We're tired of it. We're tired of this
How much
shit.
more do y'all want from us? I mean, what
Now,
is
David
it?
can't say it, but I can say it now. I'm tired of shit. I'm tired.
Fed up.
Like, and then the next story. We're not going to talk about the next story. Look,
This is
we're going to take a
ridiculous.
quick break
Well,
real quick
hold on, Andrew. Wait a minute.
before,
Before, no, no,
before,
no. Before we go, because I gotta read this. I gotta read this. Uh, of duties of a police officer. Okay, let me guys give you the duties of being a police officer. All right, is to protect life and property through the enforcement of laws and regulations. Okay, responds to calls for police service. All right, conduct interviews. Prepares written reports and field notes of
and
investigation.
next,
Okay, arrests and process criminals, testify in court, emergency duties required during any, the conditions of the weather. And, it keeps going on and on and on. And does anywhere in that says that you go out and kill black men and black women? Does anywhere does that, it says that? Anywhere, anywhere, absolutely not. Sit on their, this is, what type of world we're living in? What type, I was going to say it, you guys, but what type of world are we living in? This is
what type of
this
shit
is this
we're
is
living in? What type of
this is
shit?
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
See, he can't say it, but I'm his cuss
Yeah.
translator.
There are some
So
words that I can say, you guys, but I can't. I just take us to break, Andrew, before I keep talking. Take us to break, take us to break.
um we won't take it to quick break because at this point we're so tired of it. And as I freeze up once again, we're gonna take a quick break. Until then, watching the educators. Hi, welcome back to the Educators. Um, of course, all month long we are, as my face is frozen for the second time today. No, wait, we're back. It is Black History Month, and we are in it here by honoring and celebrating one more incredible person for this Black History Month. So we got a Black History reading from our very own Damian Anderson. So, Damian Anderson, who do we have for our last day of Black History Month?
Let's roll the clip. Amanda Gorman, American poet and activist known for works that address Black identity, feminism, and climate change. She gained international fame when she read her poem, The Hill We Climb, at the 2021 inauguration of U.S. President Joe Biden. Gordon and her siblings, including her twin sister, Gabrielle, were raised by a single mother who was a middle class teacher. Who was a middle school teacher. The sisters both had difficulties with speech. Amanda had an adultery preceding disorder that made it hard for her to pronounce the letter R. By her own account, she fought out poetry as an insensitive means of expressing herself. Inspired by many activists and future Nobel Prize winner, she became a youth delegate for the UN United Nations in 2013. The following year, she was named the inaugural Los Angeles Youth Poet Laureate. In that capacity, she worked with the County of Los Angeles Commission on Human Relations to develop youth programs. And she self-published her first collection of poetry, The One for Whom Food is Not Enough, in 2015. She enrolled at Harvard University in 2016, while Gabrielle pursued film studies at the University of California. But the sister found ways of collaborating, nobly working on such projects as Rise Up as One, a short film by Gabrielle about activism with Amanda reading a poem of the same title, which was in 2018. In 2017, while still attending Harvard, she became the inaugural National Youth Poet Laureate, and she toured the county reading new work, including Earthrise at the Los Angeles Climate Reality Leadership Corps training, and she graduated cum laude in 2020 with a degree in sociology. In 2021, she became one of only a handful of poets, including Robert Frost and Maya Angelou, to recite a poem at the U.S. presidential inauguration. She immediately captivated the audience with her poise and her stirring message. Gesturing, elegant, and exploding a wordplay to great effort, she addressed a country grieving the loss of the COVID-19 pandemic, shaken by George Floyd's murder in 2020, and reeling over the Capitol insurrection a few weeks prior. These events expose how division, soul of violence, inaction, and demonstration. She rallied listeners not only to set aside differences and to unite, but also to recognize that America was at a turning point when citizens must reckon with the county, earning history to redeem its funding ideas. And I quote, being American is more than a pride we inherit. It's the past we step into and how we repair it. She warned of the consequences of doing nothing, acknowledged her own presence at an inauguration as proof of the county's ability to change, and finished with a call to look for inspiration in itself, in oneself. I quote, for there is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it. By the time she uttered her last satisfying line, she was a celebrity, lauded throughout the world for meaning the moment. In the following week, she became the first poet to perform at the Super Bowl. Her poem, Chorus of the Captains, honored an educator, a nurse, and a veteran. She also signed a modeling contract and published a special edition of her inaugural poem. Later in 2021, she co-hosted the Met Gala, the annual benefit for a costume intuition at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, New York City, with actor uh, Timothy Clement, singer Billie Eilish, and tennis player Naomi Osaka. In addition, she debuted a children's book, Change Scenes, a children's anthem, and published a collection of poetry called Us What We Carry, which was formerly titled The Hill We Climb and Other Poems.
All right. So once again, thank you so much for that reading, for that Black History reading. Of course, we celebrate Black History Month all month long. Stay tuned for next month as we are going to celebrate. Well, the celebration continues as we celebrate Women History Month. So make sure you stay tuned for from the month of March. But we want to take a quick break though. Don't fret, because we're not going anywhere. Because you're watching The Educators.
Welcome back to The Educators, everyone. So let's get back into some ed chat, okay? This is yet again, you guys, another story, heartbroken story that we have to talk about. A 14-year-old girl was charged with murder. Mm-hmm. In a daily shooting of 11-year-old boy in Dallas, Texas, you guys. So during the investigation, into the shooting, police, they determined a fight was going on between two girls in the parking lot of the complex. And I'll quote, one juvenile suspect, retrieved a handgun and shot in the direction of the female she was fighting. However, the shot struck a male. This is what police said in a statement. And the 11-year-old boy was transported, you guys, to the hospital where later he died from his injuries. And the suspect initially ran from the location, but was later taken into custody and charged. And she remains at the Henry Way Juvenile Justice Center in Dallas, Texas. Now, high school teacher and Instagram user at Call Me Shivi made a post and said, when, and I quote, when will America come to terms with the fact that we have some serious issues to address? Like, actually address. Yes, please. Yes, we will own, people will own firearms. Why is it too much to ask for parents to secure their dang guns? You guys know of what I was supposed to say there. Lock them up.
There we go.
Lock them up. Moreover, our kids must be taught how to navigate in personal issues. Our school focus so much on the academic performance of the kids and many times forget that we are also responsible for developing that person. People are not born with the ability to resolve conflicts. This is a learned skill. Conflict resolution should be required at all grade levels. American kids are learning how to navigate conflict from social media and reality TV. I agree with them on that. How is that working out for us?
Mm-hmm.
So must teach it, mandate that, you guys, okay? Everybody. Hashtag teachers deserve better. Andrew, you know this is a mess. Well, I know this is a mess. So, thoughts? You heard the story of this of a four a 14-year. Oh gosh! Now our students, see, you guys, they're learning. From, Andrew, just speak first. I'll save mine when you finish.
So we got a 14
A 14-year-old. A
looking
14-year-old.
like what, eighth grade slash freshman?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Deadly shooting of an 11-year-old. So 11-year-old would be sixth grade. Yeah, sixth grade. Fifth or sixth grade. Yeah, there was a fight going on between two girls in the parking lot of homes. Okay, where did they get their handgun from?
Mm,
That's my question.
mm.
Where did she get the handgun from? That's okay. I'm close on here.
You know these kids are
That's
clever.
my
They're smart.
main. That is my fucking concern. Is where in the fuck did she get the hanger from? My number two question is why is it not in a safe place? Huh. Just like again, another story. Mhm. During at this time of recording, um, a 6-year-old
Oh gosh.
shot a teacher.
And that teacher plans to
Oh,
sue.
oh, but
Yeah.
here's the thing. Here's the thing, Damien. Here's the thing. Admin was notified plenty of time
Yep.
about the student.
And what did they did?
They didn't do shit.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
I said,
mm-hmm.
he's not going to do anything. He's fine. He's having a bad day. When multiple is when multiple teachers are coming up to you and say, "Hey, we have an issue with this student. Like, can you like take care of the problem before it got escalated?" But no, y'all just said he's having a rough day. Or did you build relationships with your student?
Well, well, well.
Admin didn't do anything. And that's the thing that really pisses me off is that Admin didn't really do anything.
Why? That's my question. Why? Why?
That is the biggest question. Why? ¿Por qué?
Multiples of times and still
Multiple.
didn't do nothing?
They didn't do shit.
Mm,
They didn't do
mm,
shit. Just like, forget it. Not my problem. But
interesting.
when another teacher come out to you, hey, so and so Not my problem. Next. They have received multiple warnings about this student. And the fact that a student shot one of your own employees is disheartening. It shows me that y'all really don't care about your employees nor about your students. Because none of this would have happened if you talked to that student. Yes, admin of that school, I'm talking to you. None of this would have happened. And now that teacher is filing a lawsuit against y'all because y'all didn't do anything.
I would do the same thing if that happened to me.
Y'all just sat in the
The same
office having
thing.
a kumbaya. Like, not my problem.
Yes, it is your problem.
Not my problem. Okay. So when a employee of yours or when a teacher of yours
Multiple
is
times, you guys, multiple times, that should tell you something.
that should tell you something.
Multiple
That should tell you
times.
something.
I
That
don't
should.
I don't get it.
And she, oh, my bad. The school was warned as my face decides to freeze up because I'm about to go off. Thank you, screen. The school was warned 4 times. Four. Not once, not twice, not even 3 times, but four.
That's
And my thing is, how did this child, a 6-year-old child, get the gun from?
I don't know.
How? That is my question.
I don't know.
How?
I don't know. Now it's not entire. Well, this is for me because I was watching uh Good Morning America and then The View on yesterday at the time of this recording, you guys, and they was talking about it. And they was all talking about, especially on The View, that and I agree with them that this is not entirely onto the parents because because they have been going, to that school. They've been, going to that school every single day with that child, either the mother or the father, and letting them know, the school know that, my child has a mental, disability, this and that, whatever. Every day they go up to that school and, for, I don't know, for a long period of time, whichever amount it is, they go up to that school. But on that particular day, they didn't show up for whatever reason. Probably, I don't know. But they have been letting this school know that my child has a mental disability or whatever, and they just ignore it. They ignore it. So that's why, probably in my view, they didn't care
They did
after
not give
after
a
telling
flying shit.
multiple of times. That's why. That's why. That's why. Because they ignore it from that child's parents. They knew.
So
They knew. They knew. But
I'm gonna lay out a timeline. Okay, I'm gonna lay out a timeline, right? I'm gonna lay it out for you. Okay, so at 11:15 to
mhm,
11:30, the
mhm,
teacher went to school admin and told them that the 6-year-old had threatened to beat up another child, another student that day.
mhm.
So guess what the admin did? Guess what admin did?
Nothing.
They didn't do nothing. They
Okay?
didn't took action. They didn't remove the student from the classroom.
That's
They didn't do
one.
anything. That's
That
one.
okay. That's yeah. First warning.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. An hour later, a teacher told a school admin that she searched the 6-year-old backpack, the
Mm-hmm.
bag, for a gun and told admin that she believed that the boy put a gun in his pocket before going outside for recess. Guess
Mm-hmm.
what the admin did?
Nothing.
According to the admin, they didn't do anything. Well, according to the admin, they downplayed the report and responded that the boy had little pockets.
Oh, please.
Okay, so that's strike
What?
two. So we're at strike two now.
That
Wait,
he
wait,
had.
wait, we on strike two. Hold on, wait. This is even better. Hold on. So an hour
I should not be
later,
laughing.
about 30 minutes to an hour later, a third teacher, so we have three teachers now, folks. Teachers.
Yes. Yes.
The third teacher told admin that another student who was scared
Mm-hmm.
and crying
Mm-hmm.
confessed that the shooter showed him a gun. Now, mind you, he had little pockets, right?
Yeah.
He had little pockets.
Right.
Showed him a gun at recess and threatened to shoot if he told anyone. Okay. Then a
Mm.
fourth employee asked the admin for permission to search the boy, but was denied and was told to wait the situation out because the school day was almost over.
Oh, don't.
And guess what happens? A teacher who first reported that child was shot almost an hour later.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
So you meant to tell me
Mm.
that four people has told you, hey, I need you to remove this student from the classroom. He's brought a gun to school and y'all didn't do shit?
What's the name of this school? Where is it located?
In Virginia.
Mm. 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 Okay. They got a lot of problems going on down there, don't they? They got a lot of
School is
problems.
actually up. It's actually up. It's above me. It was warned 4 times. Four. Four
That's what.
times, people.
That's it.
You meant to tell me you didn't get the fucking hints? If a student told me, hey, so and so brought a gun to school, I immediately will tell admin. I'll immediately take action. I stop whatever the heck I'm doing. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. But the fact that admin didn't do anything. Oh, he he had little pockets. Oh, we're gonna wait till the school day is, school day is almost over.
BS.
That
BS.
okay, so it again, I'm his curse
BS.
translator. That's some
BS.
that's some
BS.
bullshit.
BS. Yeah.
That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Okay. Y'all was informed 4 times.
What the
Yeah, I didn't
hell
do
is
anything.
wrong with you guys? What in the world?
Y'all didn't do anything.
Wow. Ain't that something there? Mm.
Mm.
Well, mm-mm. I that I still can't get by of the multiple times part. Several times.
Several.
You didn't do nothing. You
You
didn't
do
do
chat.
nothing. You didn't.
You do
You
chat.
just. Oh,
Intensify a lawsuit against the school board. Well, I would too. I would too. I would too.
This is ridiculous, folks.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, neither. But
I think that was just a sign of us. I think that was just a sign, like saying, "Hey, you need to take a break." So we're gonna do that.
yeah, let's, yeah.
Because yeah, yeah,
hmm
yeah.
We have to take a break, you guys. So don't move because actually we're going to end this show early today. How about that? I
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's end the
because
show early.
I don't feel like talking any. Yeah, sorry, you guys. This today is not the day for us. Today is definitely not the day. So we'll be right back to end the show for today. So please stay right there, you guys, because we do have some final thoughts. So stay there. Trust me. Stay there. We'll be right back. Mm-mm-mm.
My my goodness.
Multiple
Like how
times.
you was informed 4 times
Oh my gosh.
by 4 different teachers. And what gets me the most is by the admin response, which was, oh, he had little pockets. Oh, the school day is it's almost over. No need to worry about it. That's what got me right there. That's why I'm frustrated because y'all didn't do anything. That shows me that y'all don't care about your students and that y'all don't care about your staff. It's like y'all really don't care.
No, they don't. I don't understand why
Now,
these
if y'all
people
really care, y'all will do something about it.
and probably that teacher will not be suing you guys.
We're not be suing y'all.
Hmm.
And the thing
Hmm.
is 3 warnings was from the school employees about the gun. And one was and one was the a warning about to was from the teacher who got shot was threatening to harm.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Love watching The Educators? You could be a part of our conversation too. The Educators is active on social media. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and follow us on Twitter. Be a part of our conversation by telling us what you think, behind the scenes content of our show. Stay up to date with what's happening on our show and the world. You keep the conversation going, so get social with your friends now. Like, comment, and connect with us on The Educators. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. This was quite the show today. I'm gonna just say that. This was something. I just have no words, you guys. I have no words. Yeah, yeah, I have, because police. Let me just talk to you guys, police officers, again. Okay, let me just talk to you guys. The good ones. I'm not talking to you all, because you are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, your job correctly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I give
Mm-hmm.
you, me and Andrew, I'm just not the only one. Me and Andrew, we give you props. We give you
Mm-hmm.
props for,
Mm-hmm.
doing your job correctly. Now, for the ones out there,
Mm-hmm.
who just really don't give up, you know what, who really
Mm-hmm.
don't care, why be into that position in the first place?
Mm-hmm.
What's your reasoning? What's your purpose? Why did you all wanted to be a police officer in the first place? What was it? The money part?
Well, that's it.
Hmm? Is that it? Be true about it. Be true about it. Why is it? That's my question. Somebody uh tell me. Somebody tell me right now. Because how long is this going to keep on happening? How long? How long will somebody finally say that enough is enough? That you guys need more training. I'm not talking about the good ones. I'm talking about to the rest of you guys who just, you come to work, you really don't care, you don't want to be there. You're just, you're just laid back. You're just, I don't care. I don't give a F. Well, it's gonna impact your life, I'll tell you that much.
Oh,
I'll tell you that
beautiful.
much. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry, but
It is what it is.
yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Say that, Andrew. It is what it is. But anyways, you guys, uh, thank you all so much for watching today. I hope, well, I can't say it because this wasn't the type of show. Um, but again, we thank you all. If you stuck with us till the end of the show, we thank you guys, for hearing what we had to say of what we talk about today. We really do appreciate you all. So we love you, and we are sending all of our love to you right now, each and every one of you who's watching at home. And we will see you all right back here next time on The Educators. So have a good rest of the week, you guys. We'll see you next time. Take care. Please be safe. Black men, be safe out there. Black women, be safe out there. If a police officer you guys know, be calm. Be calm. Please be calm if you get pulled over for whatever reason. Stay calm as possible. Don't escalate. Please don't. We'll see you guys next time.